Thank you. Thank you so much, Chairwoman Fox, Ranking Member Scott, and to our witnesses for making this hearing possible today. Sorry. A college degree or credential is still the surest path to economic security, but it's clear that relying so heavily just on higher education system that remains pay to play is not what's best for our students or for our country. For too long, it's been emphasized that the only way to be successful is to possibly take out a loan and go to a four-year institution. While we have some amazing universities in our country and in my state of Georgia, they remain and that they truly do kind of remain the surest path for Americans to create a good life for themselves and for their families. There are other options out there that we need to be doing more to promote as well. Every student in high school should have the chance to be encouraged to learn more about the trades and other opportunities to get ahead, like registered apprenticeships. I'm highly in favor of those. While I firmly believe that every student should be able to go to college if they want to, the fact of the matter is that some families are just not able to afford to send their children to college because of the cost, a direct result of decreased public investment in higher education. And I can say that having had millions of dollars taken out of our public school institutions and universities in Georgia. There are over 122,000 adults in my district alone, Georgia 7th, that qualify for some form of student debt forgiveness under the President's plan. And I believe that this number would not be nearly as high if we did more in Congress, my colleagues and I, to lower the cost of college, while also making sure that students are made aware of and able to consistently follow other opportunities that are out there in order for them to become successful. Programs offered by IBEW Local 613 at the Atlanta JATC Electrical Training Center in my district provides students with the opportunity to do a lot of on-the-job training, learning, and getting paid a good wage at the same time. First year inside wiremen and construction electrician apprentices get paid about $14 or $15 an hour, and they can expect to earn over $34 an hour after graduating from this program. And we should be doing more to expand these opportunities by reauthorizing the National Apprenticeship Act and taking real steps to ensure that every American knows that these are viable paths of success for them. Dr. DeBroy, I have two questions for you today. Most registered apprenticeship programs utilize a skills-based assessment when onboarding an apprentice with some competency-based training as a means of education. In your testimony, which I've read, you mentioned that nearly 40% of the workers entering new registered apprenticeship programs are going into high-wage jobs that historically require a bachelor's degree, and that's an incredible statistic. Would you agree that registered apprenticeships are considered a skills-based hiring approach?
Thank you so much for the question. Yes, absolutely. Apprenticeships are a critical lever available to employers to bring a skills-based approach to their hiring.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And how can employers utilize registered apprenticeship programs when adopting skills-based hiring practices? And if you would really expound upon that, because I'm a huge proponent of what we're talking about today. I have a district in Georgia that is a lot of first and second generation immigrants. A large number of my constituents were born outside of the United States. So this is really important for my constituents so that they too are able to really be able to be economically successful.
Absolutely. Apprenticeships are really a time-tested way of offering employers a reliable pipeline of talent that is skilled. And to your point, we've seen in the data since 2010 that registered apprenticeships have expanded in terms of what types of jobs they're preparing workers for. We've seen them expand to 100 new roles in the US labor market. And further, we see that they're actually implementing informal apprenticeships as well to an additional 200 roles on top of that. I think what's also important to understand in the data is that by opening up these new roles to apprenticeship opportunities, they're actually attracting a much more diverse workforce as well. We're seeing increased opportunity for workers of color as well as women into a number of these positions that have historically not been available to workers who haven't gone to college. These positions include jobs in healthcare, in tech, in advanced manufacturing, and other sectors as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I yield back the balance of my time.